Thank you very much, John. Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome to the next KFOG private concert live broadcast. We're at the Plant Studios in Sausalito, and all nursing our Thanksgiving hangovers and preparing for a band that traveled all day long on 101 because they heard Highway 5 was not running so smoothly. This band is appearing at a KFOG show tomorrow night. It's a sold-out concert at the Fillmore. We're really pleased about that. They come to us from upstate New York, and their new record is called Dizzy Up the Girl, and we're thrilled to have them here at the Plant Studios playing live on KFOG, 104.5 San Francisco, 97.7 San Jose. Please give a big welcome to Goo Goo Dolls.
Hello. Sorry, we got to get set up here. Just got to put these on.
How are y'all tonight? Okay? Good? All right.
Yeah. That's
As
cool.
a disc jockey to fill time.
Well, that's your job.
Exactly, and that's what I'm trying to do.
But it's one thing to fill time, but it's another thing to fill time and be entertaining.
Uh-oh.
No. I'm saying that's what separates the men from the boys in your field. I'm just going to shut up now, okay?
No.
And there lies our mission for this evening, right?
I need a guitar. Yeah, I need a guitar.
John needs a guitar. We're
much more amusing with guitars.
We've got original members, John, Robbie, and Mike, augmented by Dave, Nathan, and we're also going to have a little harp playing from another Dave come
his
in.
name's Gino Per Diem.
Because he hands it out or he collects it?
Because we're always spending them before we get them.
So you guys, in your infinite wisdom, have bypassed the harsh East Coast wintertime to start your tour on the West Coast, and that worked out in your favor this
it's
this
been
fine
a
Monday, didn't
and
it?
A rainstorm, and
Did you see some snow on the way down from Portland? You came from,
I
right?
personally didn't see any, but I was informed of it. I was nestled snugly in my bunk.
So the band's not quite as frazzled as the managers and the bus driver.
No, you know what? You know the guys that I'm really I'm rooting for today is the crew because they drove 14 hours after tearing a stage down and came right back to work.
Let's hear it for the road crew.
Yeah. Thank you.
And this, my friends, this set is for you, our crew.
Yeah.
So how'd you get tickets to this? How did everybody win tickets? What'd you have to do? Did
You
have
had
a silly
to-
contest?
Not a silly contest. Do you folks, was it silly? They emailed and called the digital switchboard because they love Goo Goo Dolls.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not ridiculous then.
No, it was a fairly sophisticated deal.
I thought you had to
Sort of like the Jeopardy
That's cool.
of radio contest.
I mean, because sometimes they have these radio stations that are like, how much will you humiliate yourself just to see some band?
Would you burn Goo Goo Dolls in your ass?
Right.
Something like
exactly,
that. Right.
Exactly.
No. Anybody have a tattoo of Goo Goo Dolls anywhere on their person? Maybe after the show.
I used to have one. I did.
You had it removed?
No, I had it covered up with Picasso's girlfriend.
Ooh, that is a pretty one. Ooh.
You see?
Move your elbow for me.
Well,
Wow. That looks good when you move your elbow.
I know. Well, check it out. Watch. When you do this, she masturbates.
And that makes for good radio.
Seriously. Yeah. Out there in Radio Land, the little hand is moving.
And now on KFOG, it's the Goo Goo Dolls.
All right. Are we going to play slide?
Yes, we are.
You want to sing along, bro?
Not tonight.
Okay.
You don't want that.
All right. Well, we're going to do this. In my ear, the things you wanna feel, I'll give you anything to feel it coming. Do you wake up on your own and wonder where you are and live with all your faults? I wanna wake up where you are. I won't say anything at all, so why don't you slide? Yeah, we're gonna let it slide. Don't you love the life you killed? The priest is on the phone. He hit the wall. You might disown you, don't suppose I'll ever know. It means to be a man, something I can change. Live around you, I wanna wake up where you are. Say anything at all, so why don't you slide? Yeah, slide. Complete little pieces of nothing that fall. All night, put your arms around me. What you feel is what you are. What you are is beautiful. All night, you wanna get married, run away. Complete little pieces of nothing that fall. All night, put your arms around me. What you feel is what you are. What you are is beautiful. All night, you wanna get married or run away. I wanna wake up where you are. Dream to be complete, little pieces of nothing that fall. Yes, I'll do anything you ever dream to be complete, little pieces of nothing that fall. Yes, I'll train MC from all those beds you never knew. Yes, slide into my room, would you slide into my room and I will run away, run away, run away. Thank you. Hey, there's way too much reverb on the voice.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you guys. This one's called Black Balloon. Hopefully we won't screw it up. That's way too much reverb, guys. Baby's black balloon makes her fly. I almost fell into that hole in your life. You're not thinking about tomorrow, 'cause you were the same as me, but on your name. Could never reach you. How could I have been the one? I saw the world spin beneath you and scatter like ice from the spoon that was your world. Coming down, the world turned over. Dangerous fall without you there. Colder, all because I'm warm. You know the lies I always told you, all the love you never knew. It's the things they never showed you that swallowed the light from the sun inside your room. Without you there, I go on as you get colder. 'cause I'm coming down, the years turned over. Angels fall without you there. I go on like I need to at home, and all because I've become what you became to me.
Well, there you go.
Thank you. Thanks, you guys.
It's Goo Goo Dolls, live on KFOG, 104.5 San Francisco, 97.7 San Jose. Both of those songs that we opened tonight's private concert live broadcast with from the Plant Studios, Slide and Black Balloon, are on the new record, their 6th CD.
6.
On the Warner Brothers label. It's called Dizzy Up the Girl, and we'll be back with more with Goo Goo Dolls right after this. Back at the Plant Studios, live on KFOG, 104.5 San Francisco, 97.7 San Jose, being entertained quite nicely, I might add, by the Goo Goo Dolls. They're in town to do a sold-out Fillmore show. That is tomorrow night. But they came in a day early, and we're very, very happy about that, as this band is pretty much a 10, 12-year overnight success story, eh?
Yeah, that's the way it looks, huh?
And the band is dressed exactly like their video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their hair is clean.
These designer outfits don't come cheap.
We shaved twice.
So, but you have toured religiously, and this is a great American band story in that you toured religiously at first as a trio, and did that and just pounded America for 5-6 years, and then things really started to look up. What kind of enjoyment do you get out of the new success?
It's nice to play really nice halls, like places like the Fillmore, and actually sell them out. That's
people there.
That's a great feeling. One of my favorite feelings is going back and playing the places that we played when nobody showed up and filling them, because all those club owners took a bath on us for all those years. It's nice to kind of, pay them back.
We are about to enjoy more of the new CD, Dizzy Up the Girl. It's on the Warner Brothers label, and I'm guessing that this would make a great Christmas present, wouldn't it?
Oh, my God. Perfect size to stuff in a sock.
It is in your favorite record store right now. Here come more of the Goo Goo Dolls on KFOG.
All right. This is called Broadway. This is about Buffalo.
Cool.
Broadway's dark tonight. See the young man singing the old man's bar, waiting for his turn to die. Cowboy kills a rock star. Friday night's gone too far. Dim light hides the years on all the faded girls. Got but not gone. Drink it off your mind. Talk about the world like it's someplace that you've been. See you look to run home, but you know you ain't counting, 'cause you're living in a world at your best forgotten out there. Broadway's dark tonight. Living weaker than you used to be. Broadway's dark tonight. See the young man sitting in the old man's bar, waiting on his turn to die. Choke down all your But you know you ain't got one, 'cause you're living in a world at your best forgot. And when you're thinking you're a joke, ain't nobody gonna listen to one small point. I know you've been messing around. Hey, round here. Broadway is dark tonight. They'll be weaker than you used to be. Broadway is dark tonight. See the young man sitting in the old man's bar, waiting on his turn to die. Oh boy. Wow, thank you. Thanks, guys. Whoops, I don't have a pick.
All right. This next one is off of This Is Really Difficult for Me. I think it's like 2 records ago. Superstar Car Wash. I always have to check with the new guys. Superstar Car Wash. Yeah. It's from an old record called Superstar Car Wash.
Yeah.
And it goes like this right here.
A place a soul can never go. Gray like stormy skies, I hoped you didn't know. All on postcards full of things I won't forget. And now it's coming down, that laughing frown is all I ever did. Another second time around, I keep running from you. Another second time around. Another second, one more second time I waited for ya. Another second time around. Couldn't help myself, I felt like everything was gonna pass. Was an awkward time, I hoped it wouldn't, hoped it couldn't last. And I didn't know exactly what to say, but the things you saw me do my evil way. And I know you're lying, crying in your bed. Well, I'm all wired out, so tired out, it's ringing in my head. Another second time around, I've been running from you. Another second time around. Another second, one more second time I waited for ya. Another second time around. Another second time around. Another second time around. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
It's Goo Goo Dolls live on KFOG from the Plant Studios in Sausalito. Now, I noticed a lot of guitars backstage that the audience can't see at this very moment. I understand that between regular guitars and bass, you go through about 32 guitars in a show.
Well, yeah, that's just because I can't play.
Well, I noticed you hired somebody to push the button for you on the solos.
How nice
You
is
know, he
that?
makes more money than I do.
That means this band is coming up in the world.
When you got a button pusher.
Who does? I'm curious about the arrangements of your songs. The lushness of not all of them. Some are just straight ahead garage rock and roll songs, but the lushness of some of your quote unquote radio hits.
Yeah.
The arrangements. I'm curious as to how you go about that.
That's mostly us that puts that together, ain't it?
Yeah, well, you know, you get in with your producer, and if things are cool, awesome things happen, you know, and Iris was one of those things, and we learned a lot of things from doing that song and applied
Yeah, Rob
that to the
Cavallo
record.
really helped us a lot.
Yeah.
In putting Iris together and all the songs on the new record on Dizzy Up the Girl.
which is called Dizzy Up the Girl on the Warner Brothers label. And if you already ran out and bought a copy, I recommend buying another one.
I know, so you can listen to one in each ear.
Exactly.
One for each ear. Those were some great background vocals you were doing in that last song too, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Should have been a song.
You'd notice if I was. We have more now from the Goo Goo Dolls here from the Plant Studios on KFOG.
Yeah,
As soon as
well,
we get another guitar.
Oh, I'm sorry.
One of those awkward.
What would the name of that
moments.
guitar be?
does this happen to Garson Keeler?
I know that he can fill much more poignantly. I mean, he'd be talking about that damn lake, whatever that lake
Lake Wolf.
Yeah, he could say anything he wanted. He could read the back of a medicine bottle.
I could tell you the story. Let me tell you the story about this song.
Excellent.
All right.
I
I'll
wish
tell you-
I had asked that question.
All right, I'll tell you the G-rated version though, okay? Because it is radio.
Thank you.
A couple years ago, I was sitting in my apartment and I was messing around with the guitar. I was kind of sitting in a chair like this and playing a guitar, kind
it
of
was
just
in
like this
Buffalo.
one right here.
Show him the back of the guitar just to make sure they know what song to bring this out
Yeah,
on.
you see.
This is
Okay.
that's that guitar.
This is like really secret.
Well, we used to
Y'all
have
are
a
the only
guitar
ones who
tech
know.
that was. We used to have it before him. We had a guitar tech that was dyslexic as well as retarded. So it was one of those things that we had to take care of. But anyway, one day I was sitting in my apartment and I was screwing around, and then all of a sudden this came out. And I thought, well, that's really cool. You know, we'll make that into a song and that'll be cool. We'll put it on the record. So I took it to Robbie and played it for him. And he was like, yeah, we'll put it on
I
the
thought
record.
it was pretty. It was very pretty.
But, you know, we are from that school of people, you know, probably near the same age as you. And back in the old days, they used to have these big black wax things, vinyl things. They were called records. And you used to have to flip them over. But, you know, at the end of a side, a lot of people would put a slow song, a ballad, you know, a slow dance, sort of to add some sort of dynamic tension to the album or something like that, you know? Add some ups and downs, right?
Absolutely.
So we said, well, we'll put it right in the middle, where like it would be like, say, the last song on side one, theoretically, although that is become obsolete because of the compact disc. So we just put it on there, and I was driving, and I thought, well, it's cool. Nobody will see it. We're still cool, because at that time we were like, even though we were on a major label, we were still, you know, indie cool band, you know. Because we didn't sell any records, so we were good. But as soon as you start selling records, you suck, no matter what you do. So we weren't selling any records, and we weren't in any danger of selling any records at that point. So it was okay. So we put the song on the album. A couple months later, I was driving in the car, and I turned on the radio, and I heard this coming out of it, and I said, "Oh no, not that one."
Anything but that.
Nuts. Any song but that one on the record, man. And I said, oh, well, it's just an isolated incident. It probably won't happen again. And then I was in the supermarket a couple weeks later. And out of the speaker in the supermarket, I heard this. I need a price check on aisle 6. Meet aisle dial 4. So I was like, oh man, That's not cool. I'm seriously on the verge of losing my cred. See, in Radioland, I'm making those little quotations, those little sarcastic quotation marks with my fingers. And a couple weeks later, I got a letter in the mail from this kid. And I don't know, I don't know if we can say this, but I'll use the correct word. He wrote, I opened up the letter and the kid wrote to me, "Dear homosexual." Okay? But you know what he really called me.
Yourself an 8th grader.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming from an 8th grader. That song sucks and you sold out. That's what he wrote me in this letter. And I thought, oh my God, wow, that really hurt. Because I really, I wrote the song and I meant it. So I wrote him back a letter and I wanted to say to him, I said, "Dear Mr. Indie punk rock guy,
how are you going to get around this?
Please try and... I know exactly how I'm going to get around this one. Please try and understand that this song fits into a larger body of work, and it makes a lot of sense if you really think about it,
Absolutely.
That it adds a certain sort of a change in the feel in the album and stuff, and it really makes sense if you understand the history of the band, blah, 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 blah. Please reconsider your feelings about my band." And then I stopped for a second, I signed the letter, and I was like, "You whore. Resnick, you're a whore. Tell this punk what you feel." So I tore up that letter. And I took out my poison pen. And I wrote, "Dear Gluteus Maximus face." How's that? "Eat a big bag of poop. Love, John." And the moral of the story is that...
Where's he?
I don't know. He's probably one of those kids that has the wallet attached to the chain, attached to the really big trust fund. You can have credibility as long as your parents are paying for it. When I lived in Manhattan, I used to want to just egg all the little NYU pukes that were running around with their little Arriflex cameras, making those stupid art films all over Greenwich Village. Just annoying the hell out of everyone. What they really want to do is make Gap commercials. But
there'd be so many less starving people if they just all sold their Doc Martens,
Yeah. That's my favorite thing. You get a lot of that in this neck of the woods.
True.
Like you get the kids sitting on the street in the $300 boots and the leather jacket going, "Oh, I got a quarter, man." And I said to this one kid, I said to him, "I'll give you $50 for that jacket." He's like, No way, dude. No way. Well, I know you come in from Mill Valley for the weekend to come beg money and then you go back out there. It's okay.
So anyway, I think we lost our focus.
I lost the train of thought. Oh, yeah. Anyway, the moral of the story is, if you're going to do anything worth a damn in this world, there's always going to be some, can I say this word, prick? I just said it. There's going to be some prick that's going to try to take the pee out of you. And, you just, as long as you like what you're doing and you're being honest with yourself, screw them.
Onward.
Thank you. I think that was a subtle way of saying shut up, John.
Even though the moment passed me by, I still can't turn away. 'Cause all the dreams you never thought you'd lose, tossed along the way. Letters that you never meant to send, lost and thrown away. Now we're grown up orphans that never knew their name, but don't belong to no one. That's a shame. But you could hide beside me, maybe for a while, and I won't tell no one you're. And I won't tell them your name. Postcards are souvenirs you never lose. Past is never far. Did you lose yourself somewhere out there? Did you get to be a star? Don't it make you sad to know that life is more than who we are? You grew up way too fast. Now there's nothing to believe. Reruns all become more history. A tired song keeps playing on a tired radio, and I won't tell no one your name. And I won't tell them your name. Whoops. Think about you all the time, and I don't need the same. It's lonely where you are, come back down, and I won't tell them your name.
That's that. Thank you. Well, I just want to thank our guitar tech, Mike Damage, because you've been up for 49 hours.
Thank you very much, Mike. What? No 3 fake endings? You know how many heart attacks you've given disc jockeys with the fake endings on
Good
that
point.
song?
I
You
know.
did that on purpose, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I have contempt for all DJs.
Thank
Except you.
very much. Yes, and I believe him.
Robbie used to be a DJ.
Really?
He has
Give him your
contempt for me
radio
as
voice.
well.
Give him your overnight voice.
Hello, this is my overnight voice. See, it gets very good after about 2 months of touring. It's like amazing.
Excellent.
Robbie on
Say
the
Goo
quiet
Goo
storm.
Dolls back on KFOG after this.
And the Goo Goo Dolls will be back on KFOG after this.
Yeah, no, I know, but leave it where you had
and
it
we
set.
are
It's fine.
back here. Private concert live broadcast on KFOG 104.5 San Francisco, 97.7 San Jose. We're at the Plant Studios with Goo Goo Dolls, who were kind enough to come in and play for us the day before their sold-out Fillmore Day. Congratulations on selling out the Fillmore.
That's exciting.
Congratulations on your 6th record, your best to date. It's called Dizzy Up the Girl, which includes this movie soundtrack tune. This was a genius marketing move, by the way.
Well,
thank you.
Putting this song
We did have our staff working on it.
on your record, as well as the City of Angels soundtrack.
Well, we checked our demographics, and we got out of when we came out of the think tank, we saw that we were skewing a little female and a little older. So we decided that it would be a good career move at this point.
This would be especially written for the kid who loved the song Name, right?
Oh yeah, it's got his name all over it. I'm gonna shave that little bastard's head.
He's probably so angry.
Oh, he
right
already
now.
did shave his head. Never mind. I'm gonna tie him in a chair and make him grow his hair.
More from the Goo Goo Dolls now on KFOG.
And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. When sooner or later it's over, I just don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of truth in your eyes. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I
What about that for an ending? Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Goo Goo Dolls live on KFOG 104.5 San Francisco, 97.7 San Jose. Thank you guys for coming out today.
man.
We really do appreciate it.
Thanks for having us in.
The Goo Goo Dolls show live from the plant, mixed today by Sean Green, assisted by Chris Manning. We also want to thank Arnie Frager and Laura Lister here at the plant. Thank yous go to Pat Magnarella, David.
Why?
Why is that?
Somebody wrote it down here for me.
Yeah, you know what?
I can
sitting in his
erase that.
He's sitting in his nice plush office, and we're out there driving like this through a snowstorm.
Damn you, Pat Magnarella.
That's right. No thanks to Pat Magnarella.
Also, David Ellison, Quake Mark, and John DeHaze.
Yeah.
Thank you to Warner Brothers Records. You guys say yay or nay on these.
Yeah.
Nancy Stein,
Oh, I love her.
Beverly Stevens, who was willing to buy you dinner tonight, and Tucker Williamson.
Yeah.
We also want to thank KFOG Engineering, especially Jerry Passetti. Our executive producer, Paul Marzalak. Produced tonight by Eileen Rivera. I'm your happy host, Bill Evans.
Yeah, Bill.
Returning you to the KFOG studio.
Come on, let's hear it for Bill.